Hey, have you ever wanted to be a six-figure CEO? And you're like, I want to run my own business. I want to make it profitable. I want to make a lot of money, but I've never gone to school for business and I certainly don't have a business degree. Well, that's okay. We're going to show you how you can become, no matter what your background is, where you've come from, you can be a six-figure CEO.
Yeah, so I'll share with you guys, personally, I don't have a fancy college degree or anything like that. And I have built, a multi six figure company doing the thing that I absolutely love. Have ran a team in my company. I have a team of people that work, in my company. So if that's you, like, I just want to let you know, that this is more than possible for you. Maybe right now they're wondering, man, I feel like I'm not good enough to be able to run a company because how do I even start?
Yeah.
What would you say to that person?
Well, starting that's obviously the hardest part because you sit there for so many years and it's like, I'm not satisfied doing what I'm doing on my job. Like, really hate getting up and going to work every day, but like, I don't know what else to do. I see other people starting businesses and running successful companies, but they must have just been given that gift, or maybe they came from a parent or money who just showed them this is how you run a business, and so they think that's not them. But we've got news for you. You are not disqualified simply because you didn't have a business handed to you. As my wife said, she started her own business from scratch, and I was able to do the same thing. And now we both have six-figure, profitable, multi-six-figure companies that allow us to have free time and to be able to just spend time with each other, spend time with our kids, and work on our businesses, which are things that we enjoy. So absolutely, business degrees don't have to be the reason that you can't start your own business. But like, what are some ways? So how can a person know what business they're supposed to start? Like, what are some things that if I'm a person who has a job and I don't like it, but like I know there's something else I could be doing and making more money, like where would you recommend they start?
Yeah, I would first start off by thinking about, the thing that you enjoy the most, um, that people would pay for. Some people start off with, you already have one client if you're working a job. Okay. You just have one person paying you one amount of money and taking up a lot of your time.
All of your time.
And so it's thinking about, okay, somebody already pays me to do this job. How can I branch off? Oh my gosh, I'll give you an example. How can I branch off and start my own company and do this for multiple people? So in one of my jobs that I did, I was a like a secretary at a hospital. And so in that, like thinking about, okay, I'm starting off, I have this skill set of, organizing things and, all of the things working on the computer and things like that. So it's like, okay, like you could translate that into becoming a virtual assistant. So essentially, you could go to business owners and be like, hey, I'm gonna give you guys a big money tip here.
Give them a big money tip.
I'm gonna give you this for free, okay? Go ahead and subscribe and like this, okay, real quick. But one of the things that you can do is become an online virtual assistant. So you have these skills, you know how to work a computer, you know how to be an assistant to somebody at your job or something like that. So you find business owners that need, maybe they need calls scheduled and you already know how to schedule calls. But then what you do is, if you want to build a big company around that, you want to take yourself out of the work. So you can go, okay, I'm giving them the big T.
Can you give them all this right now?
I can.
Give it to them. Let's go.
This is literally a six-figure business blueprint that I'm just going to give you for like watching this video. So then you can go to Fiverr.com or Upwork.com. And then you type in the chat, you get virtual assistants to work for you that you train for $3 an hour. You can get, you can look at the Philippines because that's actually, I know that sounds maybe a lower pay to us, but in the Philippines, that's good, pay. And hire people to do that work. So now you have a full running company that, you have clients that you used to just do at your job for one person, for one company. Now you can do this for 50 companies, have, maybe 10 people working for you, doing the work for you. Now you have your time freedom and you have a 6-figure business. Okay.
Wow, that's amazing. Like, that's so simple, and it actually works, and it works every time, because guess what? There are millions of businesses out there, excuse me, millions of business owners who don't have a virtual assistant, and right now they're going nuts. It is in the middle of the day on a Wednesday. They're going nuts right now because they have too many tasks on their desk and they don't know how to organize them. And if they had a virtual assistant, some of them don't even know that virtual assistants exist. They think, oh, I've got to hire somebody, bring them in, pay them $30, $40, $50,000 to organize all this for me. But if you approach them and offer your VA services, the company that you've built, where you actually don't even have to do the actual VA work, they would gladly pay you to do that. And as Khalea said, you have 50 employers that are doing that now. You can easily have a 6-figure company. Can I give them another example? Mm-hmm. I heard this, and I can't remember who I heard it from, but they said they were talking to somebody, and the person was like, well, I can't get a job. There's nowhere, nobody's hiring me, those kind of things. And he said, listen, I'll give you a job right now. Go to the mall and walk around and ask people in the mall, just be friendly, walk up to them and just kind of ask them what they do. And I'm like, this is crazy. But the person did it. They went around, they started asking people what they do. And he said, when you ask them what they do, find a way that you can help them do what they do better. This is good. Like, this is really good. Find somebody who does something and find a way that you can help them do what they do better, and then charge them for it. And so he said he found, the guy went up to somebody, and the person who he went up to said that they have a dog grooming business. They groom dogs. Okay? I don't know anything about that world, but that's what he said. And so the guy, he went back, he told his guy, when you have someone who does something, find out how you can help them do what they do better. And he told him, go tell that guy, he got his contact information, call that guy and say, if I can help bring you an additional 10 customers per month, would you pay me to do that? And the guy said, well, yeah, absolutely. And so this guy then made it his job to go and advertise and to find new creative ways to bring in 10 new customers per month to this business. And guess what? He started his own marketing and consulting agency from that. Simply from that. He helped him start his own business just by helping people do what they already are trying to do. If you find a solution to someone's problem, you will get paid for it. If maybe you're not quite ready to do your own solution, but go find someone who already has a business and find out how you can help them do their business better. You will have a 6-figure company in no time.
Yeah.
No time.
Absolutely.
So if this is something that's helped you, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, make sure you turn on the notification bell. We put videos like this out all the time to help you go from where you are, where maybe you're not happy with where your life is, to being able to be a 6-figure CEO.